Hello Gemini, thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For the supportive oracle cards, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck by John Holland. Already shuffled. Let's see what we got for y'all. This is a very complicated start, but you know, there's a lot of mental activity with Gemini. Like this is down here. This person's coming up. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right, so Gemini, coming into this situation, got a lot going on. I'm noticing the trumping card over the whole thing is you taking the lead here. So it's going to be a factor at some point, but it's like getting yourself in that mental position to where you're going to be in the lead. All these 5 cards are also coming in at the same time. 8 of Cups, Star card. 3 of Pentacles, no, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. The Queen of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. You're looking to get something together with other people. You're looking to bring something from the past into the future is what I'm getting. When I feel that 8 of Cups, it's kind of like you've had really good success in the past. You have. You're looking to mirror that. Not, well, I want to say mirror that, but then you want to, you know, definitely change it up a little bit. But you want to mirror the success. You want to, though, have a different flavor. It's almost like a different soup. You know, you had chicken noodle in the past. It was really good and healthy. Now I want to do maybe a beef barley, or maybe I'm even going to do a tomato bisque. How about a lobster bisque? Like you're kind of having that feel. Like same category, same type of success, different flavor to the whole situation, though. And you got this 4 of Pentacles. You're like, you know how to build the stability. You know how to do this. You know what rules you need to stick with. That 4 of Pentacles is like there's certain aspects you know you got to stick with. Certain pieces that have to go the same way or work a certain way. You're cool with that. That's fine. But you got that Queen of Cups right next to it. Like, yeah, I'm very happy about that, but I got some other flavors. I want to pull some other people. I need some other people because I want their ideas as well. I want to see what they want. But I got to pull this together. This is what I want to happen. There's a lot going on, but you're pulling in this lead card with it. Like, you're bringing something forward. You want more people involved is definitely what I'm getting as well. And you're very hopeful about it. All right, so this is all what's going on for you. Now, I'm seeing somebody communicate towards you. I'm getting the Knight of Swords come in. It's building up to the Queen of Pentacles. No, the Page of Pentacles, which does have a Queen of Pentacles feel to me. This could become a Queen energy later. It's not, the card's not down, but it could become down the line a more of a Queen energy. And you got the 5 of Pentacles is where this is touching base with you. Now, somebody's coming towards you with communication. They're telling you what they're seeing. They're seeing that there's a lack here in the situation is what I'm getting. And that's why we're coming into the 5 of Pentacles between the two of you. This person's coming forward to you, what they're seeing, what they think is happening with clarity of belief. And I'm noticing it's upside down, which is telling me they don't really believe in the situation. All right, they don't believe in you. That's where this is starting. They don't believe in you. But you know how to turn these things around. I don't feel like this stops you. I feel Gemini is quite strong when it comes to things like this. I feel like Gemini has a lot of strength where, you know, don't underestimate me because I'm going to shock you. I feel that's a Gemini thing. Like, don't underestimate a Gemini because they'll turn things around. You may not believe in the Gemini, but the Gemini can pull things out of their hat that you're not expecting or you had no idea about. Because they don't seem to believe in you. And they're communicating forward to you that they think there's not enough here to really build a stable foundation. There's just lack. And that's why we're coming into the 5 of Pentacles right here. They don't believe this is how the situation is starting. And you're like, yeah, it's not all here yet. But you know what? Hold on. Because I have other things coming. Now, this is a very interesting way for this card to come in. Its normal meaning is not applied here, in my opinion. But this is what I'm getting. The 7 of Swords is kind of like you have other things at your disposal. You know, you have other possibilities here. This, when I'm looking at this, he's looking back at what you already wanted. This guy has a smile on his face. This person has a smile on their face because they're like, I got other tricks in my bag. I'm going to walk away and leave your adversity with you and let you feel that way. But I got more things here. I got more tricks up my sleeve, and I got more possibilities. I got more resources that you don't know about. And I feel like that's what this person's bringing forward. You're not walking away from a situation. You're pulling things forward that you were not telling them about before. And you're just like, I got other tricks in my bag here. I'm going to pull them forward. And you're happy to do so. There's a lot here that you're seeing. And you know what? The situation might not be quite on board the way that it was talked about originally, but there's other possibilities here. And you're walking away from those bad feelings. You're not letting that lack of belief in you to hold you back. You're just like, I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to let that hold me down. I'm going to leave that there. But I got other things in my bag of tricks here. I'm going to make this work. You start stepping forward, and I feel like you shock this person. You shock this person, but they're happy about it. The Two of Cups happens next. From something where they thought there was nothing, there's not enough to make anything of, you pull it out of the bag, and you're just like, well, I got all these supplies now. Are you in? I got all this stuff here. Are you in? You're just kind of showing up like, oh yeah, I got everything right here. Are you in? You want to do this with me? What do you think? They're like overjoyed. They're blown away by this. I feel like they're literally blown away by this. You're happy. You like shocking this person. I feel like I know it's the Two of Cups, but I do feel like you're shocking this person in a pleasant way. I feel like you enjoy this moment as much as they do because you're shocking them, and they're like, "Wow, really? I'm impressed." And you're like, "Good, you should be." I feel that energy there. Like, that's right, because you don't know where I am. You should believe in me more. You make this situation kick right off. Now, this moment where they didn't believe in you, I just don't, even though you've proven yourself, I'm getting the Hermit face down with them and the confront themselves. This is how this is coming in the reading. They have to really face what they're really thinking. They have to face that they don't know exactly what you're doing and they don't know what's going on in your head, but they have to accept also that you're quite intelligent, clearly, because you can pull it out when they don't expect it. And I do see some adversity here with this person. The Strength card is between you and this person. Even though you've proven yourself, they're not sold that that's something you can constantly do. They're almost looking at it like it was a fluke, like, oh, you were able to pull that together, but maybe that was just a luck of fate. They're not buying that that's something you can do constantly, that you can continually reproduce that. And I feel like they're constantly questioning you still. You've got the Nine of Swords on your side. This is really kind of exasperating, stressful. You don't like that they constantly are questioning every move you make. I feel like every now and then you're saying, I pulled that together. Why can't you just have a little bit more faith? Like, I have a lot more going on here. Just because you don't understand what I'm doing doesn't mean the situation's going to fail. You just don't understand what I'm doing. I try to explain it to you. You still don't seem to get it. Just trust me a little more. I made it work once. I'll make it work again. And I just feel like it's a little stressful for you for a little while. But the situation keeps going forward. You keep the situation going forward. It starts off a little stressful. But I'm getting over time, you get the Ace of Pentacles with the strengthening bonds. You're constantly pulling it together. You're constantly showing that this is going to work out. You seem to communicate to this person why or what's going to happen next, and they just don't seem to understand it, or they don't see it the way you see it, and they don't have the utmost faith in the situation. Yet you keep proving that it's working. You keep making it work, and it keeps going better and better, and it keeps getting better and better. You've got that Ace of Pentacles here with strengthening bonds. The longer you go, the more successful you get. And things with this person get better and better over time. I'm getting this Nine of Cups. It starts off like, they're a little aggravating because they're questioning your every move. As time goes on, they're going to question less. They're going to have more and more faith. And I feel like they're going to depend on you more and look for your leadership more. Because it's going to take a time. It's going to take some time, but like you're building rapport with this person. You're building that trust. And as time goes on, they're just going to trust you more and more, because the more times you pull it together, the more times you prove that it's going to succeed, the less they can argue against it. And they start to really accept, like, the way you're doing things, it just doesn't seem to make sense to them. They just don't seem to get it. But they're starting to realize they don't need to get it. As long as they have faith in you and you're going to be a part of the situation will succeed. And it gets better and better over time. That's where this is going. I feel like this is a good one. I feel like this was a good one. I don't know. I mean, you as the listener have to decide for yourself. I like how it's ending. It's going in a good place. Like, you're hitting a rough moment, but it's not so rough that it's completely devastating. It's just seems aggravating to me. But I feel like this is going quite well. All right. I'm going to wrap that up there. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.